Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Casekoo MagicStand MagSafe case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Casekoo for sending this over to me for me to review on the channel, so thank you guys so much. And let's go ahead and get into some of the features of this case. So, starting off, they do say that they have that magic stand and its invisible design, which basically means that it's going to have a more beautiful appearance and adjust the stand to a certain angles, which we'll get through here shortly, which those angles are 40 degrees to 120 degrees, and it'll allow you to balance the case basically however you want. Now, it does have that magnetic magic, which it does have 48 pieces of magnets into that MagSafe ring. So these are going to be some pretty strong magnets. 48 pieces is quite a good bit. Now, it is obviously going to have your wireless charging and your MagSafe. It does give you a 10-foot military-grade drop protection. It gives you 2.5 millimeters of screen protection and 1.5 millimeters of camera protection with those raised screen and camera bezels. And it does have a bunch of different use case scenarios with that stand, which we'll get to here shortly. So with that being said, let's take a look around the box. Now, around here you get a little bit of Casekoo branding, nothing too crazy. And on the back, a little bit more information. And I really do like this nice touch of this like holographic kind of design. I'm not sure if that's picking up on camera, but it looks really cool. I really do appreciate that little, design right there. Very nice. Nice little touch to the packaging. So let's go ahead and get this one out of the packaging. Now, this is going to be the matte purple. They also did send over the clear one, which we'll take a look at here in a second. But for right now, let's take a look at what we get in the packaging. So, there's a few more things in there. We'll give you quite a bit in there. So, basically, you're going to start off with some stickers. Now, I really do like that they give you this little touch. I mean, I'm probably not somebody who uses too many stickers, but it's cool that they give this to you. You know anybody with a MacBook or whatever, go ahead and stick this on top of their Apple sticker. So, moving on along, you do get this nice little polishing cloth, as well as some little information right here. And we'll take a look at the polishing cloth here shortly. And inside, we do get the case. So, taking a look at it, on the back of the case, you get this nice little matte kind of backing, and it looks really good. Now, I do have the space black iPhone 14 Pro Max, and we'll show how that looks in a second, but it is gonna look really good on there. So you get that nice frosted back here. Here is your MagSafe, and this is the stand, which we'll take a look at shortly. And let's take a look on the inside of the case. So the inside of the case, those are your magnets right there. Like I said, strong MagSafe. And you do get that kind of frosted material in there. This is a nice rubbery sort of TPU material around the edges. And if you can see, you do get these little 4 divots on the inside, which will, on the corners on the inside, which will help you with that 10-foot military grade drop protection. Now, let's go ahead and put the Space Black iPhone 14 Pro Max into the case, and we'll take a look around. Now, first starting off with how it clicks onto the case. Very nice, solid, comfortable click. Taking a look around the sides of the case. On the left-hand side, you do have that nice wide open cutout for your mute toggle switch, so very easy to get to. Nice clicky buttons right here. Let's listen to how they sound. Very clicky buttons that do also have those little air slits cut out to give you that ease of press. It's going to be much easier to click these than if it didn't have those little air divots. And on the left-hand side, down towards the bottom, you do get your lanyard cutout, so you're more than welcome to put a lanyard on here. However, this does not come with one, so that is something to note. And I also do like how around both sides, you do get this little bit of a divot right here. Not really sure if that's picking up on camera, but that's also for a little bit of grip and holding onto the phone right there. So that's good touch right there. Now, on the bottom of the case, you do get your accurate cutouts, as well as a nice wide open lightning cutout, so you can use your aftermarket cables or whatever the case may be. On the right-hand side, you do get a little bit of that Casekoo branding right there, nothing too crazy, and the rest of it is covered, including your power button right there with that air divot. Now, again, like I said, on both sides, you do get that kind of grippy area, so that's a nice touch. And on the top of the case, it is completely closed. Now, looking around on the screen of this, here's where it comes with that 2.5mm protection for your screen. You are more than welcome to go ahead and set that right down on its screen, and you don't have to worry about anything happening because, like I said, 2.5mm, I mean, unless you're putting it on really, really jagged edges or anything like that, you don't really have anything to worry about if you're at your office or wherever you may be. Set it down, you're good to go. Same thing with that camera lip protection. Now here you get that 1.5mm raised bezel for the camera. Ample amount of camera protection if you can see it right there. You're more than welcome, like I said, just like for the screen, put it down on its back and you don't have to worry about that camera getting any damage or anything like that. Now I did want to mention also there is a tiny bit of Casekoo branding right there, but that's not too big of a deal, but it was worth to mention that. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the main attraction of this, which is this kickstand right here. Now, some companies I've seen, they have it just built on down to the bottom, which, kind of isn't the best look necessarily. It just adds that more busyness to the back of your phone. I have seen some companies put it around the camera ring like ESR, and I've seen that there before. But for Casekoo, they've done something really interesting, and I really like this. So this is your MagSafe stand. Now, I know what you're saying, it doesn't look like it may be able to support the phone too well because of how much it moves, but that couldn't be further from the truth. So let's go ahead and start our testing. We're gonna set this up right here. So let's say you're sitting at your office and you have your phone on your desk or whatever the case may be, you don't have a mount. Here you go, you don't need a mount. It's perfectly standing. You can sit here and touch all the edges of the phone and it's not falling over. Now, I mean, it's gonna waddle a little bit and I'm also tapping it with quite a bit of force, but either way, that's not gonna fall. And then if you wanna lower your angle a little bit, you can do that too. And it's gonna hold it all the way from those 40 degrees to that 120 degree angle. You can lay it all the way down or have it all the way up. Either way, also, it works sideways. So you're welcome to sit there and watch your content, whatever you're doing, playing your game, waiting for it to load, whatever the case may be. This stand is gonna have you supported. It's great. I personally was using this to watch TikToks the other day, and I have it, standing there. I can just swipe up and down, no problem at all. You can use it to scroll through social media or check your emails, whatever. If you wanna watch a YouTube video, watch your favorite Brian's Tech video, go ahead and turn it over to the side. And also it does hold from either angle or any angle, just like that. So very, very good stand on here. And I really do like that because it supports the phone without having a serious wobble when you touch it on any of the sides. Now, the only thing that I have noticed an issue with this is just when you're using a certain specific kind of accessory, which is something like this MagSafe pop socket. Now we're getting ready to test the MagSafe strength on this case, and we'll show you the clear one as well. But I did want to just mention, and Casekoo, if you're listening, I would like to see just one, some sort of click in or a little locking mechanism. I know that may be saying a lot or asking for a lot, but the only reason why I say that is because if you're using something like a MagSafe pop socket, the MagSafe is excellent, except if you're using it, this tends to want to come off a little bit, especially if you're sitting there and, you're, I don't know, if you're playing with it, whatever the case may be, have it down. Most of the time, it will be good to go. But sometimes it's just that little gripe that I have to say that I've noticed is it will try to come off. However, I don't think that's going to be an issue with a car mount. I have tried it in my car on a mount before, and going on a, not a seriously bumpy road or anything like that, but your normal everyday city road, this had no issue holding onto my car mount. So that is something to mention right there. Now, as I'm sure you guys saw with that MagSafe, it is really strong, but let's go give it some testing. We do have our Apple MagSafe wallet with just that, normal insert right there. You're gonna get your MagSafe animation once that clicks on, and you're good to go. You can sit here and really try to move it. It's not coming off too well. I'm trying to kind of emulate sliding it just in your pocket, and it's not really coming off. So that's pretty good sign right there. testing it next with our Apple MagSafe battery pack. Now, this does not have that alignment magnet, but you don't have to worry about that because this is not going anywhere. There's our MagSafe animation right there. This isn't going anywhere. I can hold it by that and it's perfectly fine. And it doesn't try to raise that stand either, which is super important. I guess just because down here at the bottom it's giving you that resistance, but super important, and it's very good to go. So you can be at your concert, wherever you're going, not only get your protection, but get that MagSafe for your accessories. That way you can charge your phone up on the go and not have to worry about it coming out of your pocket or coming off, whatever the case may be. And like I said, just to show again with that pop socket, you can really sit here and use it all the time. It's just if you kind of give it a little bit of that nudge. But the MagSafe on the case of how strong it is, plus the pop socket, kind of really do make up for it. It's just a small gripe that I did want to point out and mention to Casekoo that I would like to see changed. And maybe just some kind of like little snap in or something like that. That way, these MagSafe accessories don't necessarily pull it off. But other than that, excellent job on that MagSafe. I'm really impressed with how good that MagSafe is. Now, talking about the feel of this case in the hand, it's excellent, man. I mean, I've been really enjoying using this. Now, I did start off with the clear one, which let's go ahead and bring the clear one out real quick and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So on the inside, you do get all of the same, same sort of packaging. Here you do get your Casekoo stickers. Here is that cleaning cloth. I was actually using it a little bit earlier, but I just put everything back in the packaging. So here is that Casekoo cleaning cloth also with that nice branding right there. This is a really nice, thick cleaning cloth. Kind of reminds me of the Apple cloth a little bit, but very nice touch, Casekoo. I really appreciate that. And, just a little tray here with that. And to take a look at the clear one, I mean, this thing is absolutely beautiful as well. Let's go ahead and get our iPhone into there. And we'll take a look at that. It's going to look really good in this case here. So all the same details, same level of MagSafe, same fit and finish. Everything looks just the same except for the fact that the back of this one is clear, whereas the back of this one is frosted. And me personally, I'm more of a frosted back kind of guy just because I like the more matted look. But tell me that doesn't look great as well. I mean, same thing with that kickstand. Set it down on either side. You'll be good to go just like this or like that. However you want to use it, you're more than welcome to. And I really do enjoy this case. Now, our final test that I did want to just go ahead and switch right over to this one. Test it with our Anker 623 MagSafe 2-in-1 charger. Go ahead and set that down. And it's even picking it up with that magnet. So you have nothing to worry about. Look at that. I mean, come on. Excellent MagSafe strength. Everything is great. I really do recommend this case. I'm a big fan. I really do enjoy the purple color. I actually have not had a purple case on my Space Black iPhone 14 Pro Max at all, and I've had it since release day. These are my first purple cases that I've gotten, and they look really good. Especially me, I'm a little bit, partial. I'm a huge Ravens fan. So for me, black and purple, I mean, that's just doing it right there. Go Ravens, baby. But either way, this is the Casekoo MagicStand MagSafe case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'll be sure to leave a link down in the description below, and you can also get 10% off of your order by using code 10BrianTech, which I'll leave all of that in the description below with the link. Go ahead and save yourself some money. This case is not expensive. It's an excellent case. It's going to offer you that protection for your camera, your screen, the back of the case. It's going to offer you that amazing stand that I've just been absolutely loving. And I think you guys will be really happy with this case. So let me know what you guys think about this case in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.